Alright, I'm going to make a quick little screencast here showing my workflow for editing the book that I've been working on. I've been working on counterpoint books. Now this one's not counterpoint, it's called the Homophonic Forms of Musical Composition. It's by the same guy as the other ones, and so what I do is go through and correct the text and also insert musical examples. The text is over here on the left in HTML, and on the right is the PDF that I can use to check for what words ought to be there and how their typeface ought to be. For example, right above example 17 here, the word total ought to be, where is that? Regard to their, oh, I see it. With regard, total thematic agreement. The word total is done in italics. Now you're going to hear me do some voice commands because that's kind of how I do it. I've got blather configured to do various things when I speak the commands. So hopefully it'll work while I'm screencasting. I'm not really sure. Double click HT italics. Alright, so that will make total in italics. Let's see this striking. Examples, rhythmic ought to be italics too. Double click HT italics. Example 14 is already linked. What I'm checking for is whenever he says example this or that, I make sure that it's linked. And here there should be, after the words the following, right over here, there's supposed to be an example, and I don't have the example scanned yet, so I'm going to do that real quick. I've got scripts that are launched when I speak the commands, and you will see that here in a sec. I'm going to make it a little bigger to get a better quality scan. Select screenshot. And I select the area. I do each staff individually so that it can have its own play button. Convert example. Insert scan. And then this is 17, number 2. Okay. I save the example number over here. It seems like the easiest way I've found to keep track of the example number for these things, and it uses that value to name the files and create this little block of HTML code. Select screenshot. You have to be careful to get just the part you want and not the other part. It's a little bit tricky. But convert example. Insert scan. Okay, so that example ought to be there now. Let's go look at the preview. Okay, this is going to be example 17. Okay, yep, the example's there, and also you can see the word total here is now italics, and rhythmic is italics that I made a while ago. Okay, so now we need to put a play button under there, and to do that I need to typeset it. So I'm going to do a quick Lilypond typesetting. Single X staff. When I speak that command, it makes a template for a single staff. And I just have to go up here and change the meter to be the right thing. So I'm going to make this 6/8 meter. Key is B flat. And this should be just one voice. So 8, no D. Bagger. Evelyn. David. Gander. Quaver. New line. David. Bagger. Evelyn. David. Crotchet. Gander. Quaver. David. Charlie. Bagger. Alpha. Crotchet. Alpha. Quaver. David. Crotchet. Alpha. Quaver. Charlie. Crotchet. bagger, quaver. Okay, so those are all the pitches. Double bar. Make the double thick bar. There are some, well, let's go ahead and save this. Let's see, example, is it in here? Yep. This is example 17, and I need to put a Lilypond extension. Example 17.ly. Let's compile it and see if it looks right. Gotta check and make sure I get the right pitches and rhythms and all that here. It looks like it's probably correct, but let's take a whoopsie. Can't seem to get the oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, yep, pitches are right. I could go ahead and put in the slurs that are over there. Well, might as well. Never know. I normally use the scanned thing, so the slurs aren't strictly necessary, but I might as well put them. Begin the slur here, end it over here. Another one that's the same. And then this one starts on D and goes down to A. And then this one begins another slur down to the end. And I'll compile again. Okay, now the slurs are in, and I think that's good. I got to set a tempo. This is in 6/8 meter. I'm going to set a tempo using a .25 equals 76, and we'll see how that looks. I can't remember if I have fixed the build script for musical examples on this book yet or not. Let me take a quick peek here. Oopsie. Doctor. Looks like I did not. Actually, I'm just going to change this. Change this to print working directory. And just be sure to run the command from that directory and it should work. Okay, so examples. Now the command is applied lily example 017.ly. Okay, it's compiling. Go to Geany. Tab 2. Insert example. Save file. Book preview. No, it's not going to find that. I have to fix that command. Okay. Refresh page. Should be a play button here. Aha! And for some reason my speakers aren't... Oh, I've got headphones in, so you're not going to hear it. But you can see that there's a play button now. And I wonder if I take this speaker cable out, if you'll be able to hear it on the microphone. Let's see. There it is. Yep, okay, well, that's how I get musical examples into my book. And I guess that's about it. Bye.